what is on my holiday and birthday wish list. But I got in a couple of packages.
I don't want to say it, but you know how much I love them.
So when he gets down here, we'll see what we'll look like old together. Okay, you guys, that mini stepper, it may be mini, but it is mighty. I did like 15 minutes on that this morning and I'm like so tired still. You can do like a lot of different variations to like switch it up and challenge yourself and make it harder at like the more you use it and stuff. But I am starting to get cold now because I actually got pretty sweaty on it. And now that like I've cooled off a little bit, now I feel like I'm just like wet and cold. So threw a t-shirt over. But my goal is with the mini stepper to do like 10 to 15 minutes at least 5 times a week. It's definitely not meant to replace any workouts or anything, but just to kind of supplement, especially if there's like weeks where I'm not able to get to the gym as much. It's nice to like have that and be able to at least get my heart rate up and challenge myself from the comfort of my own home. So anyways, really like it. And it's actually pretty compact. I have it stored near Leo's food and it takes up like 1.5 square feet. So really not a ton of space. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, my birthday is actually in December. It's coming up in a couple weeks here. And when it comes to gifts and stuff, I'm like a huge list person. I'm just the type, I have no control. I buy myself whatever I want throughout the year, and it started to get to the point in previous years where I didn't know what to tell people to get me because I would like buy myself everything. So over the last few years, I've like been good about at least starting in like September, putting things on my birthday and holiday wish list that I want to buy myself. That way when people ask me what I want, I actually have stuff for them. So I thought it would be fun to share what is on my holiday and birthday wish list. I'm putting in that caveat that's also a birthday wish list just because this list is definitely probably kind of big and a lot of different price ranges, and I didn't want anyone to be like, oh my god, she's like asking for a million things just for Christmas. No, this is combined. Let me adjust you guys. Also too, we moved the coffee table closer to the couch here because if you remember in the last vlog, once we let Leo out of the kennel after we had set up the Christmas tree, he ran headfirst into the tree collar, which is metal. He's fine. He's totally fine. He's actually right here. He's sleeping. He just got back from the park. But yeah, he ran headfirst into the tree collar. So we were like, oh, maybe we should give him a little bit more room. So we moved the coffee table back. And right now I feel like so squished. So if I keep knocking the coffee table and shaking you guys, I apologize in advance. But anyways, I wanted to share my wish list with you guys for 2 reasons. One, in case you were trying to think of anything that you wanted for the holidays and you were like kind of at a loss, thought that this might be like some inspo. Sorry guys, your battery died. But also number 2, I was sharing it in case you're looking for any gift ideas for any gals in your life. Being a girl, I feel like I have some things on here that hopefully the women in your life would also like. So maybe this will be helpful. I'm gonna start from the most affordable to the splurge items, if you will. And I break my list down just to make it like easier for people because like I know my birthday is near the holidays, which like kind of sucks because I've literally had people say to my face, I didn't get you a birthday gift because your birthday is so close to the holidays and I just couldn't afford it, which I on one end I do understand, but on the other end that like kind of bums me out because I can't help it that my birthday's near the holidays, just like they can't help it that my birthday's near the holidays, but it just kind of sucks for someone to actually like say that to my face. But anyways, I break things out into price ranges just to like make it easy at a quick glance for someone to be like, what does she want? But I can only do this much. In the under 25 category, the first thing I have are these little double-walled espresso cups. And I'll put a picture out on the screen right here of everything. Let me give myself a little bit more room. There we go. Don't mind my breakfast stuff over here. But anyways, we accidentally broke our espresso cups a few years back, and I've been wanting to replace them because there's so many times that I would be down to have like a shot of espresso after a large meal or something. And I don't know, I just like, I can't bring myself to drink a tiny espresso shot out of a mug like this big. All of my mugs are huge because my morning coffees, my iced coffees, all of that stuff, I make them a pretty good size. So it just feels ridiculous to drink an espresso shot out of something like this. So I found these double-walled espresso cups. They're so cute. They're very aesthetic, and I love the fact that they're double-walled because it's not going to be hot on your hand and you can rest it on any surface without having to worry about a coaster. Then the next item on my list, I kind of already got myself, but I still want the one that I put on my list. But I put on these fluffy house slippers. I actually have wanted these for a couple of years. I know I just bought those fuzzy ones from Old Navy, but honestly in the winter my feet are always cold, so I feel like I can never have enough slippers laying around. But these ones are gray with like a fuzzy around the edge, and I just really like them. They kind of remind me of like UGG slippers but on a budget, and I really love the gray color on these. But these do also come in multiple colors. They would make a great gift for like your mom or your sister or someone like that, and I feel like if you have a girl in your life who's like constantly running cold, they're gonna love these. The next one is kind of niche to me, but if you have someone in your life who does Pilates or yoga, they will probably like these. I wanted these Pilates grip socks. These are different than the ones I have because the ones I have are like shorter, and as we're getting into winter and stuff, I kind of wanted like a crew sock style. So I found these ones on Amazon. They come in a bunch of different like packs of different colors. I'm not picky on which colors I get. Honestly, I would just be happy to get some of these because they seem really warm and really comfortable, but they're still the grip socks that I need for my class. Then last on the under 25 set is this pack of glass cups. I know that I have the beer can glass cups, but look, here's the thing. I love cups. I love mugs. I will collect so many of them. To me, there's always a better version of a cup out there, and I really like these for iced coffee. I just like how simple they are. They're just like a cylinder, but they do have a top so you can take it on the go. And I just love cups like this style for my iced coffee because you can fit a ton of ice in there and still fit your coffee in. Then next in the $20 to $50 range, this one is my smallest category just because like everything I wanted either fell right below that price point or right above it, but there were still a couple of things that I did find that I wanted. The first one, again, I wanted it for Pilates, but I think that this would be cute for anyone. I found this like quarter zip up sweater, but the material on this looks so soft. It's such a good staple piece for fall and winter. I just feel like quarter zips are really easy to throw on with a casual outfit, and to me, as far as like dressing casual goes, a quarter zip just looks a little bit nicer. But I really wanted this to throw over my workout outfit before and after Pilates if I need to like go run errands, so I thought that this would be perfect to quickly be able to throw on to keep me warm. Then next is the Way Thick hair mask. I have wanted to try this for so long. My hairdresser has been recommending it to me, but for some reason I haven't been able to get myself to like actually purchase it. I don't know why. Don't ask. I would love it if someone would gift it to me. So that mask is on my list. If you have someone in your life that you want to get this for, just know it does come in the thick one, which is what is on my list because my hair is actually thick, and then it also comes in a medium/fine hair one, so make sure to get them the one that's appropriate for their hair density. Then the last item in this category is this vegetable chopper. This one's actually like multi-use. It's a chopper, slicer, grater. It does a few different things, but I mainly want it for chopping because I hate chopping so much. Like, I'm sure you guys have noticed when I cook, I buy things pre-chopped and stuff. Pre-chopped onions, pre-chopped garlic, all of that. I just like, I will not cook if I have to prep. I hate prepping so much. So I've been seeing a lot of people promote these choppers, but in particular, one thing that I kind of want to try it for is a lot of people have been making like chopped salads with these, which I think is such a good idea. I love a salad that's like very fine, and like whenever you bite into it, you're getting a mix of all the different ingredients as opposed to like salads that have like huge chunks of romaine and everything. I can't stand that. I hate those types of salads. So I really want to get this to try to make myself like a really nice chopped salad. Another kitchen gadget that I have on this list is this Ascot electric tea kettle. I go back and forth throughout the year. Sometimes I'm a tea drinker, sometimes I'm not, but I would say like pretty consistently, at least a few times a year, I get really into tea. But also besides that, I'd love to make hot cocoa in the winter and stuff, and I just microwave it a lot. But I've just like always wanted a tea kettle just because first off, I think that I'd be more consistent about drinking tea if I had a tea kettle, but also too, this one is just, it's so aesthetic. I think it would look beautiful if you just like left it out on the counter. Also too, Trevor's picking up a new microwave wear today, and it's kind of retro style, and this tea kettle is like kind of retro style. Both of them are off-white, and oh my god, these two would look so gorgeous on our counter together. Not that we have an aesthetic kitchen, but if we put these out on our counter, it would just be like the one section of our kitchen that I would just like want to stare at all day. I've been looking at this tea kettle for a couple years. I really love it. And if you have a tea drinker in your life or just someone who loves kitchen appliances, I think that this is a great one because the aesthetic of it is so unique. Then I have one more kitchen appliance. This one, it's actually advertised as like a hot pot for like at-home shabu, but that's not what I want to use it for. But basically, it's this 5-quart pot that actually has a divider in it, and what I want to use it for is things like boiling pasta while also making the sauce at the same time and only using one pot. I love the thought of like having this pot with a divider in it so that you can cook 2 things at once that need to cook around the same temperature, and you don't have to dirty up 2 dishes. I hate washing dishes so much, so when I saw this I was like, oh my god, that would be amazing. And then like what's cool about it is if I'm doing pasta and sauce, I can easily transfer the pasta over and it'll retain some of the pasta water as I'm transferring it, so I don't have to like worry about reserving some and pouring some in. It's just I really want this pot really bad, if you guys can't tell. But yeah, if you've got a cook in your life, or especially a lazy cook in your life like me, I think that this one's definitely a good one. Next up, it wouldn't be me if there wasn't something on my list that had to do with Leo. I have been seeing these pet grooming vacuums all over the place, especially all over TikTok, but just like I've been seeing them everywhere. Honestly, I think that they're such a good idea. I never worried about pet grooming very much with Spart and Pip. Both of them were very short hair. All that they needed was a bath as far as their hair went. But Leo, this double-coated crackhead that we have, he sheds everywhere and he needs to be brushed regularly. And then when I brush him, I like don't know what to do with the hair. It's just like in my hand because like I don't want to get up. I don't want him to leave as I'm brushing him. So I just like end up collecting the hair in my hand and it like falls everywhere. I'm very interested in one of these pet grooming vacuums because like as you're grooming and brushing, it sucks the hair up into the vacuum so it's not all over the place. The dander isn't going everywhere. I do think that it would be a challenge to train him to be able to be okay with it, but I think once I'm able to do that, it'll be such a good payoff. Next up is something that I just got an ad for recently, and I just added it to the list because I almost bought it for myself. It's from this brand called Comfort. It's COMFRT, and it's a weighted hoodie. It's advertised as like a hoodie for people who have anxiety. I don't know, I always used to say I don't have anxiety, but I feel like I've been developing anxiety, if that's even a thing. Like I feel like I've been getting really anxious lately, like over the last year. But anyways, that's not what I wanted. I love our weighted blankets so much. They are the coziest thing to me, and I am a sweatshirt girl. I love sweatshirts, so when I heard weighted and hoodie, immediately sold. Someone please get me this, or if you have a girl in your life who loves to be cozy and loves hoodies or has anxiety, get her this. I'm sure that this is something that would be a huge hit. Then next up was another ad that I got, and this thing just looks so fucking cozy. Like I want to wrap myself up in it every day of winter. This like Sherpa poncho throw with a hood, like all the cozy things. First off, it looks so soft and so warm, and then I love the fact that it's like a poncho style. You just kind of like drape it over you. It's got the hood so you can stay super cozy, and the best part, it has these 2 giant pockets on the side so you can carry whatever you need in it. Like I swear to god, if someone got me this throw, you could not get me out of it whenever I'm inside the house. I mean, honestly, I would probably wear it outside the house. Like catch me on walks with Leo wearing this freaking throw. And I just realized, I think I didn't tell you guys, starting with the tea kettle, we were in the $50 to $100 price range. Sorry about that, I wasn't thinking. This next one has been on my list for a couple of years now. I always leave it on my list. It's not something that I'm like dying for, but it's something that I've always just kind of like wanted to have. But it's the Tom Ford book. I'm not gonna dwell on it for too long, but I just want it for like home decor. And the reason why I want the Tom Ford one specifically is because it comes with that like box cover that looks like a book on the outside. So you basically get like 2 in 1, and you can put like the box cover in one spot and then the book itself in a different spot. So even though it is a little bit pricey, you can kind of break it up that way and get like a good value for it. But I'm always trying with home decor. I'm not very good at it, but I love to try, and I just like, I've always felt like I could make the Tom Ford book look really, really good in my home. Then the last item in this price range is a pair of earrings. These are from Miranda Fry, and these are her chain hoop earrings, which I just realized kind of gives away my birthday plans, but I'm gonna do something for my birthday, and that's why this is on my list. But anyways, I think that this is a really cute pair of earrings that any girl in your life with multiple ear piercings would appreciate. Then going to the 100+ category. The first thing on my list, I have mentioned a couple times that we are going on a huge trip next year, and I'm always a sucker for a functional carry-on, and when I saw this carry-on luggage, I like immediately fell in love. I honestly might actually buy it for myself if I don't get this for Christmas, but just like closer to our trip. But it's the Filario hard case expandable spinner wheel luggage. So a few different reasons why I want this luggage. Number one, the front, it's not even a pocket, it just like unzips and like kind of falls out, that is designed to hold your laptop. So I love the fact that there's already a designated spot for your laptop and it's going to be protected in the hard shell cover. Number two, it's got a charging port. My phone is constantly dying because I'm using it all the time. I am constantly filming things for TikTok or taking photos to post to stories or use for TikTok or use for my thumbnails for Instagram. I am on my phone nonstop. It's just the nature of being a content creator. My phone is constantly in use and it dies a lot. So especially when I'm on vacation, when I'm taking even more content than normal, I would love to have this luggage with me in the airport so that I can easily charge my phone as I go. Also too, speaking of phones with this luggage, it has like a little stand on the handle where you could prop your phone up if you are like in between flights and you want to watch a movie or something on your phone. So you can have your phone propped up nice and high on its side and watch something while it's charging from the freaking luggage. Like, this luggage is amazing. It's also got a cup holder in the back, and then it's also got a couple hooks on the side in case you do any shopping in the airport. You can hook your shopping bags to it. So honestly, it's like the perfect fucking carry-on, and I really want it for when we go on our trip. Oh god, okay. Oh. Guys, my legs are falling asleep underneath this thing. Next up, again, another item I've had on my list for a couple of years. Clearly, I don't want it so much that I went out and bought it after I didn't get it last year, but it's still something that I was like, yeah, I would be happy to get this. Oh, we just got a delivery. And it is the Shark Flex Styler. I have seen a lot of comparison videos between the Shark Flex Styler and then the Dyson Airwrap, and I have to say, I personally prefer the results of the Shark one. That's just my personal preference, so that's why I asked for it. And also I feel better asking for it since it's like half the price of the Dyson. Like, it doesn't seem as ridiculous of a price point to ask for a gift for my birthday / Christmas. This is definitely something where I would say if someone got it for me but said it was for both, I'd be totally fine with that. But I've always been curious about these types of hair tools, and like I said, for me, with the research that I've done and everything, I personally feel like I gravitate towards the Shark one. Next up on my list is a skincare fridge. I've been wanting one for so long, and like last year after the holidays, I realized I was like, why didn't I put a skincare fridge on my Christmas list? So I made sure to do it this year, and I researched so many of them, and you guys, the one that I found, putting a picture on the screen, I am obsessed with it. First off, the design on it is kind of retro, which I think is so unique, and then also too, this like green and rose gold color combination is just chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It's so perfect. And then the other thing that I really like about this one in particular is the fact that it stores everything horizontally, so it opens from the top. I just thought that was really unique, really cool. And yeah, I've just always wanted a skincare fridge to have upstairs, because there's a few products that I keep in the fridge down here that I don't really use as often because I forget about them because they're downstairs. So having a skincare fridge would be nice so that I would use those products more regularly, and then also I can refrigerate a few other products that I would like to, but I don't, because I know I'm not going to end up using them if I do. So yeah, if you've got like a skincare or a beauty junkie in your life, get her this, especially like the aesthetics of this. Absolutely stunning and super, super useful. Then the last item is a niche item. This would only work if you have a diehard Star Wars fan in your life like me, but I put a replica of Obi-Wan's lightsaber on my list. I genuinely have always wanted it. I've always wanted to like mount it somewhere in my house, and I've done a lot of research. I want the NeoPixel one. I don't want the ones from Disney. I want one of the NeoPixel ones, and I picked Art Sabers because I feel like for the quality and the price, they have like the best value. So that one is my little niche item that I'm sure no one will get me because it's the most expensive item on the list, because it's a really nice lightsaber. But anyways, that is everything that is on my wish list for my birthday and Christmas. My camera is tired, it's overheating, and the battery's dying again, so I'm gonna give it a break and catch up with you guys to go about the rest of my day in a little bit. I am gonna leave here in a little bit. I need to get Leo his stuff so I can prep his enrichment toys, but I got in a couple of packages while I was filming that last clip, so we'll do a little unboxing. Like, where's the top to this? I can't tell. I think that these are a couple things I was waiting on from TikTok Shop. Okay, first off, I thought that this would be way bigger because I actually have one of these. I just wanted to get an extra one for the wrapping season, but okay, is this even gonna fit around my wrapping paper? But this is one of those like wrapping paper cutters. The one that I have is like almost double the size of this. Like, is this gonna fit? Well, I guess it expands. All right, but anyways, so basically you put the wrapping paper in here and line it up, and then it's got a little blade here, and then latch it onto the end and pull it straight through, and it'll cut the wrapping paper straight. So I grabbed an extra one because it was just a couple bucks, and I'm like, when I'm wrapping, I'm like all over the place and I'm just constantly like tossing things, so it'd be nice to have like 2 of these on hand. Yeah, it's just, this is so tiny. I'm not even kidding. The other one I have is like this big and like this thick. So interesting, but it'll still work. And then this is one of those like whisk frothers. We do have a milk frother, so for coffee that's not what I would use this for, but if ever I want to do like matcha, which I don't normally do because I can't whisk it, or hot cocoa, because right now I hand whisk it, and it would be nice to do one of these, especially if I'm just making one hot cocoa. That way I don't have to like do like the pot and everything. But this one is red. Here's the charger, and it comes with a couple of attachments. That's kind of cool. So here's the handle, and then, oh, that's cool. So it comes with a whisk. Oh, that's low, medium, high. Nice. How do I turn it off? Okay, hold it down to turn it off. But this would be great if I want to do scrambled eggs or something. And then this one is the frother. So if I want to froth some matcha, or actually I got this because I ordered some colostrum because I want to try taking colostrum. So I thought I would get this to like whisk that in. And then also sometimes too, my collagen doesn't always whisk in all the way, especially if I'm doing iced coffee. So it'll be nice to have the manual whisk on hand in case I need to like re-whisk it. But yeah, those are, I think, my last two items that I had been waiting on from TikTok shop. I didn't want to wait to film that unboxing for these. Like, these were such small items, but I'm still really excited. Well, about this one. This one I'm so skeptical on because it's so small. But again, I'm sure it'll work. I don't think I have any like colossal wrapping paper sizes, so it should be fine. So I'm deciding to try my luck. I'm back at the Northgate, and last time we were there, it was so busy. We went on opening night, so we knew that it was just gonna be insane. But it's like middle of the afternoon on a Monday, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to finally get these. I never got to try the churros last time we were there. They're the Moro Churros. Like, this company, I guess, originally is from Mexico City, so they're like legit churros, and I'm hoping it's slow enough. I'm here at enough of a weird time. I mean, there's parking, so I think I should be good, but hopefully the line won't be crazy and I can finally try these damn churros. Guys, the line was so short. I got my churros and I got hot chocolate, so I got confused. I thought, because it says on there 4 churros plus chocolate, I thought it was dipping chocolate. It's a hot chocolate that it comes with. So I got a Mexican hot chocolate. It's very hot, so we're just gonna put that down for right now. I won't be able to drink that for a little while, but I can dig into these churros. So I got a choice of cinnamon sugar or regular sugar, and I'm like, cinnamon sugar, please. But yeah, this is the place, Moro Churreria. I think that's how I say that. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm sure I said that in a very, very American way. Also too, the girl who was putting my order together, I like walked up to get it and she just started rapping off to me in Spanish, and I was like, I'm so sorry, what was that? It honestly happens to me all the time. You will just assume that I speak Spanish, and I'm like, I am like honestly the furthest thing from a Spanish speaker. But anyways, okay, I have been trying to try these churros. Also too, the lady in front of me, like when she was ordering her churros, turned around and asked me, she's like, are these good? I was like, I've heard that they are. This is my first time being able to get them. Apparently I looked like an expert for this place, in addition to looking like I speak Spanish. But anyways, cheers. Oh my god. I was gonna save some for Trevor. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. They're so good. Holy crap. I don't want to say it, because you know how much I love them, but these are better than Disneyland, which I'm sure everyone's like, I would hope that they are, because they're actual Mexican churros, like from a company from Mexico City. Like, these are legit. Holy shit, these are so good. Mmm. They're like perfectly crunchy on the outside and then chewy on the inside. Oh. 20 out of 10. I am back home, and I think this is cool enough that I can try the hot chocolate. I got the Mexican hot chocolate, I believe. It doesn't say on here, but that's what I told her, so. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, that's really good. Shit, this place is really good. Mmm. Wow, that's delicious. That reminds me of the sipping chocolate from Trader Joe's, like the thick richness. It's a little bit of a different flavor profile because it's Mexican hot chocolate, so there's some spices in there, a little bit less chocolatey, a little bit more spices, but really, really good. Just different, but the thickness and consistency is very similar to the sipping chocolate. Okay, we got zoomies. We got zoomies happening.
Are you done? Oh, no, we're not.
And there goes the ornaments. You did that. Get it. So I did this age filter recently, and Trevor wants me to do it on him. I think I can actually have him duet it with me. So when he gets down here, we'll see what we'll look like old together. Also, we got the microwave in. I will unbox it in a minute and set it up because I actually needed to use the microwave today and I couldn't. Well, I am definitely aging much better than you.
I expected worse.
Really? It keeps going. I think the year ends at is 2073. Okay, it fits. Just unboxed the new microwave. The aesthetics of this thing. Oh my god. I need to set it up still. Yes, it is smaller than ours before, but I just tested it with our biggest plate. Biggest plate still fits in there, so that's all we really needed. Does this, I don't know how to do. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. How do I change the clock? There we go. Oh my god, is this military time? Well, that's gonna be an issue for me. I did figure out how to take it off in military time, but yeah, this is so cute. Ugh, Trevor, I can't read military time. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. I just can't read it quickly. I understand the general idea of it. I'll get it. I will. Leo is pretty settled in his kennel right now, so I'm gonna bring him his advent calendar day 6 treat. There's 2 circles again. Is that really all it is? It's like circles, a square, or stars? Not gonna lie, kind of a bummer. Hello, sleepyhead. I brought you your advent calendar. Oh, okay, just 2 right away. Got it. Got it. Well, that is gonna be it for today's Vlogmas video because I still have to do his enrichment toys and I have a really early meeting in the morning, so I need to get all of this stuff done. Also watching Friends right now. I usually rewatch it before and around Thanksgiving, but wasn't able to because it was just too hard with Matthew Perry, but I really wanted to watch it, so I went ahead and started it up again. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's Vlogmas, and I will see you guys tomorrow.